Welcome back to Cleve, Loveland and the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn. Cleve is now out selling property. I'm going to tell you something. What a great opportunity it is and has been to help so many fine folks out there. You know, being in the mortgage business is not something I planned on when I was a young kid, but I'm going to tell you something. This job has allowed me so many great opportunities to meet so many wonderful people out there. And, you know, I couldn't think of a product or a service that I could provide that would really allow me and my family to be able to really watch so many of you folks enjoy your homes that you've purchased. And it's just, it's just been a great opportunity. And I say that because, there's so many people that have jobs that they just don't feel like they mean anything. And I'm going to tell you something, this job has meant so much to me. And I just want to thank all of you out there because I'm grateful for the opportunity. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to be on the air here with Cleve as well. You know, Cleve brings a wealth of knowledge to the industry, and it's just wonderful to be able to partner up with somebody so professional. If you have any questions for me, I'm the Lone Ranger. I've been in the mortgage business for 32 years. I've closed well over 9,000 transactions, still going strong, and looking forward to helping you with your next transaction. Maybe you're thinking about buying a home right now. Maybe you're wondering whether this is the right time. You know, because there's a lot of things going on in the industry right now. Interest rates are starting to go up a little bit. Housing prices are going up pretty steadily. And I believe will continue to go up. So is it still the right time to buy? Is it too late to refinance? So I'm going to tell you something. If you have an interest rate currently in the 4s or higher, you definitely need to pick up the phone and give me a call. Call me at 407-706-3313 or, call me at 407. Here's my cell phone. Write this number down. Call me at 407-250-9144, 407-250-9144, or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Always there to help you, always here to give you the right advice. You know, when it comes to refinancing, I actually discourage about 50% of the people that approach me about refinancing. If I do the numbers and your break-even point, if you're going from a 30 to a 30-year or a 15 to a 15-year, not changing the term, but just the same as you have, but you're trying to save money in a payment, if I can't show you that you're breaking even on what it costs to refinance in 36 months or less, I'm probably going to tell you no. It's not worth it. And you know, most mortgage companies don't do that. They prey on people. They do what's called churning. They'll keep churning your loan over and over again, and it never seems to pay off. And they tell you you're going to save a little bit of money, but by the time you add the cost of it, even if you're trying to get one of those no-cost loans, there's a lot of cost involved in those. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, you guys. You're not foolish. You know what mama told you, there's no such thing as a free lunch, okay? If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So here's the thing. Refinancing has to be a break-even period of 36 months, unless we're doing a couple of different things. So here's the caveat to that, or the exception to that. If you are refinancing from a 30-year to a 15-year, then what we're going to do is we're going to use a interest savings calculation. How much interest are you saving by refinancing? And generally, it's going to be in the tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's generally not less than that. And if it is, I might discourage you from refinancing. But if you're going and if you've already got a 30-year mortgage and you only have 15 years left on it, then we have to analyze, is that really going to be worth your while? Is it going to pay off to do that refinance, even if I'm lowering your payment? Interest rates really settled back down a little bit this week and a little bit last week, so interest rates are very attractive right now. They popped back down probably about 1/8 to 1/4 of a point in 1 week. I locked a couple of loans in this week on 30 years at 2.99. Okay, 30 years. Okay, we got up to about 3.5 there for a few weeks. Now you're back down to about 2.99. Now that's assuming you have excellent credit. Excellent credit. Okay, and you're not trying to do a 3% down program. They're still really attractive for a 3% or 5% program. FHA, very attractive. 15-year, well into the mid-2s. I mean, really attractive stuff. So Don't wait too much longer. Interest rates will continue to rise. Just because we saw a little break in the last 2 weeks, that's your opportunity to jump in right now. If you are in contract or considering purchasing a home, allow me the opportunity to apply for the job for helping you and help you with your mortgage. That's what I do. I promise you, you will not. I don't care which mortgage company you choose. I promise you, you will not find better folks to help you with your mortgage. Our terms are amazing. Let's just face it. I'm not a mortgage broker. Okay. Am I licensed to broker loans? Yes. Do I? Almost never. Almost everything we do is in-house. CrossCountry mortgages in all 50 states. I think we're ranked like 6th or 7th largest lender in the country right now. Now, listen, I'm a small businessman. I work out of Winter Park, Florida. My office has been here for over 20 years. You can stop in and see me. I don't tell you to come to me for rate. I tell you to come to me because you're going to get the level of service that you deserve. Does that mean you're not going to get a good rate? It means you're going to get a great rate. But people think that the mortgage rate is the only thing that's important in a mortgage. I'm going to tell you something. I could introduce you to multiple people that thought they got a better rate and then didn't end up closing, or the deal crashed and burned at the 11th hour. Matter of fact, I'll tell you a quick story. I got a friend of mine. I call him a friend because he was a client. I've done like 3 or 4 mortgages for him. He owns several properties right now. But he called me the other day and he said, Bruce, I need your help. What's going on, Jeff? He says, well, this mortgage company came into my company. My company let them present in front of us. And they did this benefit program that they were going to refinance the employees' houses or help them with a purchase on a mortgage. And it looked like it was just going to be a great savings. I said, oh, Jeff, I'm sorry you didn't come back to me on that. He says, yeah, I know. They were right there. And 11 of us applied for a mortgage with them. And out of the 11, one person closed. One person closed. And they approved him until the week before closing, and then they denied him. I'm like, Jeff, that's got to be horrendous. So I'm like, all right. So I know you cheated on me a little bit there, Jeff, but don't worry, I'll take you back. So we're in the process of refinancing his house and saving him money. But it's one of those things where, it's so easy for the general population to get sucked into these commercials or tactics that companies use, not just mortgage companies, but all different companies use, like the iBuyer program. You talk about an iBuyer program. It's like, oh, we can make your selling of your home simple. We'll just give you a cash offer, and you don't have to have anybody come through your house. And it's all just so simple. And here's all these wonderful people that really love what we did and how simple it was and how they save money. Listen, anybody can find that. But the fact of the matter is that those companies undercut your actual value. And if you're okay with throwing $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 out the window, well, then go with them. That's fine. To me, $10,000, $15,000 is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Can you imagine what you can do with $10,000 to $15,000? I mean, if you think that a few headaches by making sure you pick up your underwear, and put the dog in the backyard for somebody to show your house so you can make $10,000 to $15,000, I'll do that all day long. Don't be fooled by these commercials. They're just commercials, you guys. It's like you believe the internet. The internet is not true. Just because you Googled it doesn't mean it's true. We all know about the fake news, and it is fake news. And a lot of them are admitting it's fake news, but they just keep feeding it to you, and you're eating it up. Oh my God, it must be true. It's not true. 407-250-9144 or WeBringYouHome.com. If you have any questions for the Loan Arranger, you got a scenario you want to run by me, call me up. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we can do to help you throughout the process. If you need a great real estate agent, you can always call Cleve Loveland, and you can go to cleveloveland.com. He got his own website. The Russians finally gave it up. At least that's what he's claiming, that he had to actually purchase that website back from somebody that claimed his name. There's another thing. Who the heck would claim your own name as a website and then try to sell it to you? I guess there's a business in that. There's a scam going on around every corner, my friend. But if you want the honest deal, you call the Loan Arranger. Hey, I've been in the business 32 years. Been here in Central Florida my entire life. And here's the thing. you can call me directly at the office at 407-250-9144 or apply online or stop in and see me. Make an appointment. Don't just stop in, please. I'm not always here. I'm calling on my builders. I'm out seeing clients. I'm doing a lot of stuff. So, but call me. Make an appointment. I'm in Winter Park, right at I-4 in Fairbanks. You know, the famous Fairbanks curve. You can come and see me anytime you want. I'm always there to help you. And I have loan officers on call 7 days a week. If you're a real estate agent and you are struggling with your lender, you need to give me a call. I will be there to help you. If you're a client and you want to buy, don't get caught up with these fancy mortgage companies that are promising you the world and delivering nothing. Call me. I promise you, you won't find a company that will give you better service. You won't find a company that's going to do better on the terms of your mortgage. I will always give you sound advice. And here's something else. I actually return phone calls. Okay? I return phone calls. If you can't catch this show all the time, you can always see me on my podcast on iHeartRadio. You can always check me out on Spotify. I've got a pretty substantial YouTube channel. You can go to Bruce Woodburn YouTube channel or the Lone Ranger YouTube channel, and you can find me there. We're always here to make sure that my team and I is giving you great service. I've also got what's called a receptionist. You may not have heard of a receptionist before. I know they're kind of outdated now, but it's somebody that actually answers the phone and services your needs. Here's something else. If you are considering getting into wealth building in real estate, Cleve and I are holding our wealth building class on the 28th. It's a Zoom class. You have to register at WeBringYouHome.com. This may be the last one that I'm not charging for. So in the past, I've been teaching my wealth building class on how to become a millionaire and gain wealth in 20 years or less. I show you how to amass $2.1+ million in real estate, free and clear, all paid off, and or have about $15,000 to $20,000 a month in rental income coming in. That's going to be on the 28th of this month at 6 p.m. You must register in advance at WeBringYouHome.com. Go to my events page, and you can register right there. I'm going to tell you something. You're not talking to one. This isn't a program that you got to join, and it's one of these things you got to go through this system. You just follow my lead. I'll show you how to do it. So, again, I am not the smartest guy in the room. I flunked out of 10th grade and got my GED, okay? But I was able to amass enough wealth in my 30s to be able to retire because I had people that cared about me and guided me in the right direction. I'm going to do the same for you. If you are an adult and have adult children, then get them into this class immediately. You're going to have to own a home at some point. There's no such thing as a rich renter. Let me show you how to make money in real estate easy. Like easy. You're going to have to live in a house anyway. And you don't have to come up with 20% down every time to buy an investment property. Follow my Leapfrog program, owner-occupied properties, keep it rented. Keep it rented. We do this 5 times. 407-250-9144. I'm the Lone Ranger. CrossCountry Mortgage, or you can visit my website at WeBringYouHome.com. If you are a teacher, law enforcement, first responder, I've got some very special programs for you. We'll talk a little bit about that in the segment after this one, and I really hope that you stay tuned in. If you're a real estate agent, pick up the phone and give me a call at 407-250-9144. Let me help your clients. Let me make sure you get to the closing table smoothly and on time. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with more of Cleve, Loveland, and the Lone Ranger Radio Show.